It's Saturday night. Your union comedy for the Pickle. Give it up for your host, Matt McMahon! Everyone, how we doing tonight?
Yeah! Welcome to Union Comedy! Yay! You always try to pin me into do a dance off, and I'm putting an end to it right here, right now. Hey everyone, man, I am jealous of you. I am envious of you because you are about to see a wondrous madcap adventure of improvisational comedy, all inspired by stories told by comedian, improviser, and featured player in Catalyst Comedy's Dirty Disney, Jessica Bryant. Yeah. We, the players, have never heard these stories before. We don't know what tales will be foretold, but all of our improvisation will be inspired by these tales right before your very eyes. It's a bit of magic. It's a bit of fun. And you know what makes it even better? At the end of the show, one of you gets to walk away with this jar of pickles. Turned into a collector's item because it is signed by each one of us in the cast. And one of us is about to become very famous for something very infamous. Just you wait. Are you ready to meet your team? Come on out, folks! Give it up for Devin, Matt, Lauren, Stacy, and Bob! And without further ado, Jessica!
Hi! Hi! So nice of you to respond back to me. This first story I'm going to tell, actually, I'm cheating a little bit because it's not my story, it's my friend Jeremy's story, but it's so fucking good, I really just want to tell it. And it's okay because I asked permission, and he said yes, as long as I told him how it went. So laugh. All of my stories tonight took place in the city of Chicago, where I used to live. Give it up for Chicago. Thanks. That was okay. So my friend Jeremy used to live in a medium-sized apartment building in Chicago, maybe like 30 units. And one day he left his apartment to go to the laundromat. And as he was there doing his laundry, he realized that there were men in suits watching him. And when they made eye contact, the men in suits came in and approached him. And they had approached him because they suspected his roommate of being a criminal. They suspected that he was a bank robber. And so they were hoping that they would be able to get my friend Jeremy to help them in their investigation. So he obviously was very shocked and chagrined by this, that this person that he lived with, that he didn't really know. It's like one of those situations where you find someone on Roomster or Craigslist or something, and you move in with them, and you don't fucking know them from Adam, and like they could be anybody, right? Turns out they could be a bank robber. So they gave him, their little FBI card, and Jeremy took it home. Their little business card. Like, if you think of anything, give us a call. And so he took the card and went in his bedroom. And as he is wont to do, he thought and thought and thought about it, and he didn't have any suspicions, but he was really freaked out. Because what if this roommate decided to rob his room? And what if this roommate found the FBI card? So he very secretly decided to burn it, just in case. He saved the FBI information in his phone, and then burned the card, just in case. So that no one would find it, so this roommate wouldn't find it. And time went on, and he never had any suspicions, so he wasn't going to say anything. And so one day, my friend Jeremy decides to go for a jog. And he leaves his apartment and starts running down the street And all of a sudden, men in suits come out, and they say, "Stop with your hands up!" And my friend Jeremy goes, "What the fuck?" And the FBI agent goes, "What are you running from?" And my friend Jeremy goes, "My fatness?" Because that sincerely was what he was doing. Well, come to find out, they thought maybe that my friend Jeremy was in cahoots with this bank robber, because the last place that he had lived was actually in the same building as this roommate. You know, so like they obviously lived in the same apartment now, but I guess like my friend Jeremy had lived in that apartment, but this bank robber roommate had lived there a few years before that, and so they thought they were like putting puzzle pieces together that my friend Jeremy, you know, was like in cahoots with him, and they were some sort of bank robbing team, which doesn't really make any sense, considering that this man was robbing banks by himself. Anyway, and so, you know, they get to talking again, and finally, they tell my friend Jeremy that his roommate is, I swear to God this is true, you can Google it, the Mummy Bandit. He would go into banks with ace bandage wrapped around his face like a mummy, which is why they called him the Mummy Bandit, and he would rob banks. And so, again, Jeremy, baffled, you know, awed, chagrined, shocked, all of the things. He unfortunately never got to watch his friend get arrested. His roommate, caught on to what was happening and dis-the-fuck-appeared. And he never heard from the FBI again. He never heard from the roommate again. But sure as shit, there was a headline in the Chicago Tribune one day about the Mummy Bandit finally captured. So that's the story about the Mummy Bandit. Oh, I see.
Hey, boss, the hostages are getting kind of hungry.
Okay.
Should we get them a pizza or something?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, the police still haven't taken notice.
What are you upset about that?
Well, it's just, you know, how are we gonna, you know, barter and trade if they don't notice that we've taken these hostages?
You gotta give it time. You gotta give it time.
Okay, okay,
It's a
all right.
hostage situation that nobody knows about. So what?
You guys got some pretzels?
It's a ransom situation that nobody knows about. So what?
String cheese?
Well, just like, what's your end game here, I guess, is the question.
We'll just wait it out.
So are you just a kidnapper?
No.
Are you like a
maybe-
sicko?
No, we're here to make money. Somebody's gonna care about these two people at some point in time, at which point we charge $1 million and get the heck out of here.
Boss, I think we might have the wrong people.
What's wrong with these people?
Well, they just, they don't seem to be involved in crime at all.
Who do you know?
I know.
Who do you know that's gonna come for you?
Should the name of that are gonna come for us?
Yeah.
My roommate Kevin.
Roommate Kevin, what's he like?
He's unemployed right now. He's looking for work.
Ah, shit. Someone with a job. Who do you know that's got a job?
See, boss, I don't
They're
know
racking
if
their
they
brains. Who the hell? Where do you fucking find these people?
Where'd I find them? You told me to snatch them in that van.
Yeah.
They were walking out of the bank.
You guys have money.
I was applying for a loan.
Oh,
Hey Todd, thanks so much for joining me on these weekend runs.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah. Just have one question though.
Yeah.
What are you running from?
Of course, you're gonna ask me that.
Well, I just like if I'm gonna run with somebody on a bi-weekly basis, I want to know what they're running from.
You see that guy behind me?
Yeah,
He's been following me for weeks. And every once in a while, I slow down, and he slows down too. You see? So it's just this little game we're playing, and I don't know. He's like my shadow. So I guess you could say I'm running from my shadow.
How long has this been going on?
A couple months.
a few years, actually.
Yeah, oh, but I didn't know that. How often do you look behind you when you're running, right?
Not at all.
Yeah, so I just noticed it a couple months ago, but apparently for years. So
And it doesn't bother you?
You know what? No, it doesn't. It doesn't bother me at all.
Not even when he sleeps.
Yeah, he sleeps under my bed.
It truly is just a watching him kind of thing.
Yeah. This isn't like an It Follows situation, right?
I think it actually might be. And that's part of why I wanted to start running with you, is just an insurance against an It Follows situation.
Whoa, dude.
I'm sorry.
Are you
It
telling me
makes
if we hook up, this guy's got to follow me until I hook up with somebody else? I got no game.
You two should hook up.
Agents, get in here. We're going green at the FBI, so no more little cards, okay?
What? Come on.
No.
Oh,
no,
no, I love the little cards.
I look so cool handing out the little cards.
you're gonna put
It adds a great button to the interaction.
But
Call
it's
me if you need anything.
wasteful. It's wasteful, okay? You're gonna put a QR code on your phone for other people to scan it.
QR
And
code.
then they'll get your contact information, okay? No more little cards.
No,
okay?
That's not intimidating looking. A laminated card says something.
Yeah.
QR codes was a COVID thing.
Yeah, that's kind of what started the idea.
God
It's not.
damn it.
It's not untrue.
Do you know how humiliating it is to have to adjust the brightness on your phone?
That is humiliating.
I know you're
every
going into
time
a
you try
theater and.
I'm with the boomers on this one. It's awful.
Guys, I'm with you too, to be honest.
Or
I
when
hate
it falls
this.
asleep and you gotta tap it and then you gotta click up and then it's
Yeah.
like you gotta log all the way in
know.
again because it doesn't recognize your face
I
because you've
know.
had radical plastic surgery.
We all have all had radical plastic surgery.
Oh,
Of course we have. We're in the
Go
FBI.
undercover. I know, you
Cheekbones
guys.
aren't mine.
I mean, I think that it's going to be a lot of time theft, to be honest, to update our QR codes. But look, I'm just a middle manager at the FBI. Okay, this came from above.
Where's your spine, Cap?
Yeah, Cap.
That's just it. I loved being in the field. I loved being an agent. Now I got to make these stupid middle management decisions.
Cap,
I'm sorry.
you're a coward. You're a coward.
You're a coward, Cap.
I know I am. I know it. But what am I supposed to
If you were brave, you would talk to them about the QR code.
Yeah.
do? You think I should?
If you had any guts at all, Cap.
March into
You're
the
right.
march
You're
into
right.
the commissioner's office
Oh,
right now
Yeah.
and
okay.
tell.
Yes, come in.
Thanks for agreeing to my meeting.
You've been crying. I can tell by the sound of your voice.
Yeah. I'm choked up, okay? I represent. Hey. Hey, sorry, I haven't seen you in a while. So, this is awkward now. You're my manager. It wasn't always that way. Anyway, I gotta talk to you about my team, okay? Yeah. That QR initiative, no good. They like the real cards, okay?
What?
A lot of tangibility.
We're going green.
Stop it, Steven! Stop it! Okay?
You're gonna talk to your superior that way?
Oh, we used to be married, so.
Do you know who I am?
Yes, my ex and my
I have to restart it.
You had a nose job recently and you're still
Shut up,
swollen.
shut up. Shut up, you.
See?
No, I'm taking.
See, you're proving my point. You're proving my point.
It
right
works.
now.
All right, it works.
Yeah, but you had to do the dual authentication to get
Hold
it.
on, it's
and then
calling
by
my
then,
other phone.
See, by then a criminal or a witness with a hot tip's gonna be down at the yogurt shop by then. See, okay, there. Now I gotta get my phone to scan it, so that. Okay.
You tap it to focus it.
Right. Yeah, I
Tap it.
know. See, but you see.
And then just hit the link at the bottom, but don't be careful where you hit.
It did. Okay. Oh, I don't use that
All
browser
right.
usually. See, this is what I'm saying. You're proving my point here. Steven, you're proving my point. See, this is
And we're
time
and we're
theft.
cards
It's
so
efficient.
great.
Cards were great.
We're cards so great.
Cards were great. They had the FBI logo on it. Looked super official. We got it laminated. Slipped right into a wallet like butter.
I want to rob your bank.
I know who you are, okay? You're the Count Chocula bandit. Okay,
That's right.
The serial
Now-
mascot turned robber. I know.
Put them up. You.
They're up. They're up, okay? They're up. You can have whatever you want.
I want everything in your vault.
Can I ask a question? Before I do,
What?
why'd you pick this? You could have picked anything. You could have been Richard Nixon. You could have put a bag over your head. I don't know. But you picked this sort of like funny cartoon character from a cereal. I don't know
But
why you did that.
I thought it would be
And you're
cool.
committing to the voice too. It's why?
But why not? It's cool.
You must have a flair for drama. You must be dramatic. You like this, don't you?
Well, yeah. Oh, I mean, yes, of course. But hey, you're getting me off track.
I'm just curious. That's all. I'll go in just a second.
You don't like it?
What?
I thought if I'm gonna rob you, I'm gonna give you something fun. You know?
No, I love it. I love it. It's just weird. I love it. It's just weird. It's a weird choice.
I can take someone over here.
Stocks are looking good.
Oh, boy, are they.
Great. I put the numbers in a table and made a chart. Got lines going straight up, baby.
Nice. Did you use a pivot chart or regular?
Huh. Thank you for asking. People don't usually ask. Yeah, I did a pivot, but then I also did a line graph and a scatter plot. Just to see, does it change my perception? Because you have a data bias. if you
I'm
look
in
at
love
it
with
this way.
you.
Really? I've been sensing it and it's making me really nervous.
Sorry,
think-
I know this was
I
just
know,
like a
I
get
just-
rich quick scheme.
This
but-
is a get rich quick scheme, but our emotions are getting in the way, and I'm getting nervous that you like me more than I like you.
Wow, we're already to that point?
Yeah.
I feel like that's like 2 weeks in.
Listen, I put your affections toward me on a graph. Pivot and scatter plot and line graph. Listen, you put your hand on my lower back when I passed you in the supply closet, and then you did it twice again the next day. So it's
And
an
you
increase.
didn't like it?
I just felt that it demonstrated a difference in affectionate feelings towards one another, and
Well, I felt that it was a polite yet suggestive gesture.
yes.
And so I was testing the waters, and apparently the waters are dirty!
Yes. If that is your way of saying that there's an imbalanced feeling here, that is the way to put it. Hey, we figured it out now. Let's get back to those stocks. They're
Okay.
looking good. We
Yeah, they're
agree.
still looking
They're
really
still
good.
looking so good. Great. And you have our contact who's going to be on the NASDAQ floor later. We can figure that out. Don't cry. Just don't cry, okay? Okay, just swallow it.
Some of them are like lower, like than I wanted them to be, you know. And I'm gonna sell them when they're low.
Excuse me, we came with a string to play violin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The
you
two of
guys
us
can-
are
you guys
here.
can go.
We
You guys
brought
can
this
go.
champagne.
Get out of here!
Oh my God, this is so embarrassing for her. Oh.
Giuseppe!
What is this? We're white collar criminals. We don't do that. This is escalating.
We're white collar criminals.
This whole time, our scheme here. With
Well,
this
that's why
girl.
the stocks are so up.
Yeah. Oh my God. Chill out. All right. Chill out.
Sorry.
Do you need to take a smoke break? I know you quit yesterday.
Let's get Jessica back up here.
Hi. Okay, so yes, I used to live in Chicago. I lived in Chicago from, I don't know, like 2014, as if you guys know. From 2014 to like 2018, somewhere in there. And while I was there, I worked for an environmental organization called Greenpeace. Raise your hand if you know what Greenpeace is. Hey! I should expect as much from Somerville. For those of you who don't know, if you've ever heard the phrase like "save the whales," that was Greenpeace. They're pretty well known for dropping banners off the sides of things. That's like the big protest move that's their go-to protest move, is dropping the banners off the sides of buildings. And listen, not to bring the room down, But it was 2016, and it was summer of 2016, and Donald Trump was, I can't remember, had he been elected yet? I don't know. No, it was November of that year, so he hadn't been elected yet, but he was running for president. And there, I don't know if you know this, on the Chicago River is a great big old fucking Trump Tower. So on at like 11 o'clock on a Thursday night, my phone rang. And I was like, hello? And my friend, also named Jeremy, but different Jeremy, was like, Jess, we really need people for the protest tomorrow. I know you said you didn't want to do it, but you gotta come. We really need people to cause a distraction. And I was like, like, fine. I love the environment, I guess. So I went. So usually when, you know, you do a very well-organized protest like this, you have like a lot of, training and preparation, and they brief you, and you get a legal briefing, and all the things you should and shouldn't do, and how likely it is that you're going to get arrested. And so halfway up a Trump Tower, there is a restaurant. And my job was to go into the restaurant, sit, and distract the maitre d' and the waiters. That was my job. And while I was doing that, there were a couple other people who were also at the restaurant, and they had these big long ropes that were 1/3 the size of the building, so that they could go all the way to the ground. And there was another group at the bottom of the building, cleverly disguised with vests and little cones as a construction crew. And they pretended that they were, I don't know, doing something construction-y, and they had a great big banner. And so they dropped the lines down off the sides of the building. And as I was like looking around, I could see that like there were other people like undercover. Like that's one of the things when you go deep for a protest like this, is that you don't actually know who else is there with you. So that way if you get nabbed by the man, it's impossible for you to rat on other people, because you don't know who they are. So you could kind of like see who the other people were or whatever. And there was this one guy with like real, like long gray scraggly hair, and I was like, this is not a Trump guy, this is a Greenpeace guy. He had like glasses, he was like tall and thin plaid shirt in the middle of July. You're a Greenpeace guy. And he did this really great move where he was talking to the maitre d', and they were like looking towards where they were like dropping the lines from. And he was like, if you could just like answer this question for me, and like turned around and put the menu down behind, and so the maitre d' turned his ass right around, and I was like, that's some real good work. But little did I know that I was about to get ensnared in a way that I did not expect, because someone there was a family sitting at a table, and they noticed what was happening, that they were like dropping lines off the sides of the building and then hoisting them back up again because that would lift the banner up the side of the building. And the son, like, I don't know, he must have been like, 14 or 15, got up and he was going to go rat us out. And so I jumped up and I was like, no. And so fortunately, I had improv training. And so I was able to intercept him and tell him that, no, it's for a proposal. It's a marriage proposal. She's over on that building across the river up there. And that's what's happening. Don't ruin it. They already know what's going on. Just sit down. And he did. That was great. It was so fun. Also, little did I know that one of the other people told someone else the exact same story, and we didn't plan that ahead of time. We mind melded, which, so fun. So I'm sitting there, drinking my iced tea. That's all I ordered. Not suspicious at all, like a young woman sitting at, the Trump restaurant, ordering nothing but an iced tea for an hour. So I'm just enjoying the view. So all of a sudden, I start to hear sirens and helicopters. And I was like, the banner's up, great. And I realized, man, we did not talk about me getting out of here. Uh-oh. And so I was like, what do I do? I gotta pay the bill. I didn't bring any cash. What the fuck is wrong with me? I gave a fake name when I walked in, but my name is on my debit card. What am I gonna do? I'm freaking about all the wrong things. I should have just gotten up and left, but I didn't, which was a bad choice, because the dad of that family had shown up, and they were talking to each other, telling each other what was going on. And once they realized something was going foul, that dad ratted me out, the motherfucker. He got up and told them that I was with them, and I got arrested. And I spent 36 hours in jail, which was not fun. But you know what? Fuck Trump. But anyway, one of my favorite. No, wait, I'm not done. I think my favorite part of the story is as the cops descended on the group at the bottom that were cleverly disguised in their like little construction vests, was that one of my canvassers, Colin, was just like, okay. Like while the other guys were getting arrested, he just took his vest off, folded it up, took his hard hat off, laid it down, and confidently walked away. And he got away! He was the only one who didn't get arrested. So fuck Trump and go Colin.
Alright, activists, get in here. Activists, we can't do the banners anymore.
What the
What?
fuck?
That's like our thing.
I know, it's using up a lot of fabric and it's a resource issue, so got together with the head of the nonprofit organizations, and we're going to be projecting a QR code, a digital code on the building. I'm sorry, guys. I know the banners were a signature
You
thing.
can't smoke in here.
Dude, it's fine.
We're Greenpeace. Come on, man.
I'm never not smoking.
How are people supposed to know our message if it's just a QR code?
Well, they'll scan it. It'll go to a web page, and they'll learn about environmentalism, and it'll be great. Okay.
What am I gonna do with all the ropes in my garage?
Yeah, who's gonna? What about Darren's road?
Darren's got a lot of different
I
types
have a lot
of
of
ropes.
different ropes. I know
I've
not.
trained in parkour for the last 2 years.
I know we have a lot of special skill sets and supplies.
I bought a gun.
No, and I'm sorry, you
What about
guys.
Darren's ropes and gun?
Ropes and guns. I'm sure you can be creative and think of something to do with it. You know,
Kaden, what happened to your spine?
So this is like it's like an attraction in your garage that I can take my son into.
Where's your son? Where's your boy?
Yeah, Richard, come here, buddy. This is my son, Richard. I saw this in the Yellow Pages. So.
Magnum 45.
Whoa, that looks real.
It is real.
Okay, hey, let's not.
You
Hold it.
can't shoot the targets if you don't have a gun.
A what?
You just can't shoot the targets if you don't have a gun.
This is a shooting range in your
Yeah,
garage?
in my garage. I had a lot of ropes and a gun. That's what I did with it. I made a series of pulleys, and I made little people out of cardboard. Shoot the red ones, not the blue ones. High score gets their name on the wall.
Okay. How do you feel about this? Do you feel comfortable doing this, or is this too much?
No, this is awesome.
Okay.
This is how we used to train in Greek.
Yeah, my dad took me to Six Flags this weekend.
My dad,
broke.
I got a gun.
You two, just please have a seat. I want to take your drink orders, but I'm just gonna let you know we're gonna have a bit of there's gonna be some performance art happening here at the. Have you ever heard of Improv Everywhere?
Oh no.
They're touring and they're gonna be here at this restaurant. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but I'm so excited.
But you
I
just
I'm
did.
just
You
we're here
just-
for.
you
I know.
just
I'm just
told
we're
us.
here
For our anniversary.
I know, and I knew you were here for your anniversary, so that's why I'm telling you guys that there's your anniversary might be a little bit derailed because of this live performance that's gonna happen. But I
This
can
is gonna go on YouTube or something too. They're gonna put this online.
Yes, and I do.
Well,
have some
honey, the
waivers.
side effects of my new medicine are farting a lot, but I think it'll be fine.
Whoa, no!
Let's just sit at our table. I'm sure nothing wacky will happen.
You better not fart too much.
I won't fart too much.
You guys are obvious.
What are you talking about?
Who talks that loudly about farting?
I have a condition.
What?
I have a condition.
I'm
You're both.
sorry.
My husband is sensitive bowels.
We came here to see the
You don't
improv
know
everywhere.
part of it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Sorry, if you're not part of it, I'm sorry.
They're not-
If you are, fuck you.
No,
the
I just
hijinks
want
are
to
going
enjoy
to
a
start
night
in
out
a
with it's our
different
5th
part of
anniversary.
the restaurant.
You know,
Okay.
I would never
Sorry.
wish IBS on my worst enemy.
Okay,
Okay,
Aaron,
well, I'm
you're,
sorry.
And we get to eat at a fancy restaurant too.
all right, both of your meals are complimentary. I just don't want to derail
I'm sorry, I
this
didn't-
performance. I've
sorry.
already told too many people here that it's going to happen.
Oh no, I'm getting a boner at the bar!
Not an erection in public.
Oh, I can't help it! I'm like a teenage boy!
Put that away, the other patrons will get jealous.
Shut up!
Don't they usually just dance or something? What's
Just
the
get it on
bonus?
with it so we can have our
Get it
dinner.
on with it. What?
That's not how you say it.
My brother has an accidental erection. All right.
Why
And
did you
should be
question if he was
respected.
your brother? Why did you question if he was your brother?
Yeah, what my wife said.
I shouldn't be talking about my brother's erection.
It's my stepbrother.
Yeah. It's a weird. We like each other though.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We're here for the improv
Yeah,
everywhere
we're here for
show.
the improv everywhere.
I don't. They gave me this jackhammer and it's like I don't
yeah,
even really.
It's heavy,
It's
huh?
not supposed to be even.
That's
Yeah, it's
heavy.
like the real thing.
That's heavy.
I thought they were gonna like give us like fake equipment.
Yeah, they told me to just kind of like boss everyone around on the site. kinda
Yeah.
Like a
Hey,
foreman.
you two clowns.
Yeah, yeah.
Got something to do with this?
No, did you have something to do with this? You
Yeah.
clown?
Yeah, I can't even hear you.
So that's not on. That's I can see that.
Okay, all right. I can't figure out how to turn it on.
you just
You need it's like a face recognition code thing to turn it on. I can't figure it out. Okay.
Listen, if you're part of this, then come with me.
Get to work.
Get in the van.
You should get to work.
This is literally, I'm a police officer. I'm doing my job.
How do we know that you're not a pretend police officer
Yeah.
as much as we're pretend construction workers? It's obvious at this point.
Hold on. I got
Can't even get into his.
Yeah.
Can't even get into his phone.
Yeah.
That's a.
Are you good at captchas?
Is it?
Captchas? Are you, the robot detection thing? Are you good at that?
Are you a robot?
No, I'm not a robot.
Then you should be able to
I
easily
just, I
solve
always
it.
get- it's like, where's the motorcycle? And like, does the handle count? And it's, hold on. Okay, fine. This is my badge.
It's a QR code.
I can't scan it with my eyes.
I don't even know what that could be. Anything. That could be a menu for a Chinese restaurant.
Hey, I need to reset my password.
I feel like we should leave, but I feel bad leaving the jackhammer.
One side street.
What if like a kid comes and picks it up? It's like, cool. It doesn't even work. You said it yourself.
Can you just make this easy on me? You just get in the van.
Hey, turn around.
Hey, yeah.
Real quick.
Hold on.
No.
You got something on your back.
Yeah. No, but it only is there if you turn around.
Yeah.
You're
you
not
can't
good.
reach it. You're not flexible enough
You're
to
not
reach
good
yourself.
at it. You're not good at this. I just want to tell you that.
At what?
Well,
You're
yeah,
not good at
someone
put-
got a banner up there, and someone is having a hard time arresting two people that got that banner up there.
Okay, you just admitted to it twice.
Okay.
Please get in the van. Get in the van.
No, I said someone.
Someone.
Someone,
It
okay,
said
but-
the royal we.
Royal we.
Yeah. You said it too.
Yeah.
Guys, just get in the van.
No.
No.
I saw you.
Yeah, so it was just like this really fun time. We went to Yosemite, and well, not to bring the mood down, but it was in 2001.
Oh yeah, right after, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Wait, what season was it?
Oh, it was, I don't know, the air was crisp. It was like nice out, but you wore a light jacket.
It was fall. Or
Yeah,
autumn.
it was like early fall.
Oh yeah.
But Yosemite was beautiful.
Oh, that's great.
It was really beautiful.
Oh,
It's
my
just like, it just happened to coincide with
Right.
2001.
Right in 2001. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to bring the mood down.
No, it's okay.
Telling you a date that had things happen
Yeah, no, it just.
in that vicinity.
No, I get it. Well.
At least it didn't
well,
happen again. It just happened to once.
Right. Well, don't remind me.
It's not like there's 2 years that coincide.
Right.
Brian, what a beautiful view. Hold on, I'm getting a call.
Keep your phone out. Like, let's. You getting a call?
I'm getting a call.
You have a cell phone?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were rich, dude.
Yeah, it's huge, isn't it?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Man.
It's a radio.
that is-
It's a radio thing. It's like all the way casting
Man,
a radio.
I
signal.
thought we'd be completely remote, and I was fine with that because I'm always remote in this
I know.
day and age.
Yeah, but it's great because I can get into it right away with no delay whatsoever.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
should then take the call while we're looking at this view.
Hello? Yeah.
Hi!
Hey.
Can't hear you!
Can you hear me now?
No, can't hear you!
Can you hear me now?
Talk louder!
Can you hear me now?
No, talk louder!
I'm talking loud.
Talk louder!
Can you hear me now?
No, talk louder!
Can you hear me now?
Talk louder!
Can you hear me now?
You're still not talking louder!
Man, this is so cool.
What's up?
Honey, they just passed No Child Left Behind.
That's great! That's great! Now my kid will race through the grades. Hey, well, this was cool that you proved you could make a call this far.
Okay.
Gotta go.
So what are you in for?
I stole a bunch of stuff. Stole a bunch of stuff from my roommates. I stole all kinds of stuff from my roommate.
Me? I protected a tree too hard.
How
Too
you do that?
hard. I protected it so hard.
Why you say it like that?
I don't know.
Oh, you gotta tell me.
Yeah.
Is anybody going to ask me? You probably already know. Because
no
of
idea.
you
Stealing cereal?
you didn't. No, I don't steal cereal. I am. You know what I steal because I'm very famous. No.
Stop stealing blood. That's sick.
He's still keeping up the act. I think he has a flair for drama. I think he likes the.
You must be
I saw your
quaking in your
flourish.
boots to be in a cell with a celebrity.
No, not particularly, man. What's your real name?
Mark.
Go back to the character. I think that was more interesting.
Yeah.
I don't like this guy, Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's weird with the lower half of your face.
Yeah, it's like you have a. You know, like people have a cleft chin. Yours like 3 or 4 clefts.
Too many claps.
Like a fork, like a dinner fork chin.
Shut up, dickheads! You bunch of assholes.
Well, maybe we should have had cool covers for our crimes.
Yeah, I just like stole a bunch of shit from my roommate.
Yeah, you need a sort of flair to be noticeable in this day and age.
You could be Captain Crunch.
What does he sound like? I can't even picture.
Give it a
It's gotta be piratey, right? It's gotta be piratey.
give it a go.
Arr.
Did someone in here order a conjugal visit with a branch? A branch from a tree. That's you?
That's me.
All
Hey,
right.
this is a little sharp. I'll take care of it. I'll take
Okay.
care of it.
All right.
Conjugal visit. You're gonna fuck that tree.
All right.
If you have a problem, you can look away.
Why did they enable your crime? In prison?
I know a judge.
Which one?
Judge Clemens.
You know Judge Clemens?
Yeah, he's a real one. And
So
he's
the-
my uncle.
Really? That's a good way to know someone.
Listen, approach the bench.
Listen, I don't want to have to lock you up for fucking that tree. But I got it because all my friends are watching.
Can we at least say I was protecting the tree?
I wonder what they're saying over there.
Just try to spin it. Spin it a little bit. Just spin it so I was like, instead of.
Yeah, get back to where you were before, you piece of scum. All right, I've made my ruling.
Clemens.
Yeah, I've made my
You're a
ruling.
coward, Clemens.
What?
Clemens the coward.
Order, order.
They're
You,
gonna know
you
you
actually
for that.
can't say that. You actually cannot say that to a judge in this courtroom.
We can say whatever we want. What are you gonna do about
Yeah,
it?
we're the jury.
Yeah, go ahead.
This jury runs this place. It's our decisions.
Yeah, you didn't pick this jury. You just
Mob
happened to be your
jury.
friends.
Listen, you've made your ruling, and now I'm going to sentence my niece to prison. Right? You think I'm happy about that?
I don't know.
Good.
Are you?
No, I'm not happy about it.
Uncle Clems.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Let's
I
get
don't-
Jessica back up here one more time.
So a few years while I was living in Chicago, I lived really close to Wrigley Field, and I mean like a 5-minute walk. So much so that like in the summer of 2016, you know, like there were people all over the place all the time. And that was the year that the Cubs won the World Series. They broke their curse, which was kind of fun because I was here when the Red Sox broke their curse, and I was there. And the final game was insane. It went to a 10th inning. It was absolutely wild. I had finished a canvassing shift, and I was at a bar with some friends, and I had not watched any of the rest of it. Anyway, so it went to the 10th inning, and they won the World Series. It was really crazy. And then I had to get home. And that was difficult. So I took a bus, as you know people do, and all of the streets going towards Wrigley Field were shut down because there were so many crowds. And I had been at a bar, and it was like 11-ish p.m., maybe later, and oh boy, did I have to pee. I have never been a very athletic gal. But I ran. I ran probably like 8 blocks, city blocks, Chicago city blocks. Those are big ass. Yeah, those are big blocks. To get home, and I was able to pee in my own home, which was nice. So anyway, that's an introduction to this very short story. When you live, I think it was like the next year, there is a train station that goes right near Wrigley Field, right? And that's where I would get off. And one day I got off and there was a Cubs game happening. And obviously in 2017, everyone was going to the Cubs games because they had just won the World Series and it was very exciting. And I had been watching The Handmaid's Tale, and I loved The Handmaid's Tale. And I got off the train and I walked out to the street, and I'm waiting to cross the street, and a cab pulls up right in front of me. And who steps out but Elizabeth Moss, the star, the handmaid herself of the tale. And she got out, and I was like, oh my fucking God, that's Elizabeth Moss. And an older woman got out. It must have been, I assumed like her mother or an aunt or something. And I was like, oh God, it's Elizabeth Moss. I should say something. I love that show so much. And I saw the older woman, and she sees me noticing Elizabeth Moss. And I see her seeing me, and I was like, I'm still going to say something. But then I remembered that I had recently discovered that Elizabeth Moss was a Scientologist. Right? And I was like, oh, I don't want to implicitly condone Scientology by praising her performance on The Handmaid's Tale. So I had a very quick moral dilemma of like, shit, am I going to talk to Elizabeth Moss and congratulate her on this fantastic show? Or am I going to shun her because I want to know where Shirley Miss Cabbage is? Because she's been missing for a while. And that's fucked up. And I missed my opportunity, and that woman, the older woman, I was so distracted by my own internal dilemma and the hard stare, like a Paddington-style hard stare, that this older woman was like, don't do it, because if you do it, then everyone's going to realize that this is Elizabeth Moss, and I'm going to be mad at you for that. And I was like, fine, I won't. I missed my opportunity to say anything to Elizabeth Moss. And she's still a Scientologist. So I win.
You're the child who breaks curses wherever they go.
Say that again?
You're the child who breaks curses wherever they go.
Breaks curses, that's me, yeah.
Yes, you must come to our village. There's a terrible pestilence.
I don't know. I don't really want to.
No. You were in Chicago when the Cubs won.
That's right.
You were in Boston when the Red Sox won.
That's right.
Come to us and help us beat this pestilence.
Nah, I'm okay.
My family is starving and all of our friends.
Please, we have the pestilence.
Look, she's wasting away. She's wasting away. Won't you help my good mama?
She looks creepy.
I know, she's normally very beautiful. She's
Scared.
wasting away. Come break the curse on our village. A dark sorcerer planted it on us, like Babe Ruth in the Red Sox did. So come down.
Come here, child. Bless me. Bless me.
What are we gonna? Donnie, come play kickball with us. We're all playing kickball.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play kickball.
Donnie, no. Come kick the curse away. Kick the curse away. It's the victory you truly need.
Those people have boils all over their body.
We do. It's the curse.
Really great. Play kickball with us. Yeah, I really want to play kickball.
We want to kick boils away. So come with us.
You've never even been to Mother Russia.
What?
It's Russia. We're in Russia. That's the place. So come with us.
How did you get all the way over here? To my elementary
boat?
school.
A boat, you idiot. A boat. We took a boat.
took a boat all the way from Russia to
Heard
elementary
all the
school.
way
Yeah,
in Russia.
you live in that town in Alaska. That's not that far from Russia. It's not that big of a deal. Come play Pickle.
We heard about you all the way from where we live. You're famous around the world.
Yeah.
We have a curse.
I've had to move a lot already as a kid. I was in Chicago, and then I was in Boston. Now I'm in Alaska. As he just said.
And our team's been losing all year long, and we want you to break the curse. So come on.
Well, that sounds pretty important.
Teddy, we need your leg.
My name's Donnie.
God.
Wait, you're obsessed with criminals, right? I think that's Count Chocula over there.
No, he's the bad boy of serial mascots.
Yeah. The only thing is, if you're gonna go over there, you should just know that he's in Nexium. Nexium.
I don't know what
It's
that
that
means.
sex cult. It's based on Scientology. It's illegal now.
I can't believe I have to process that right now.
Yeah. And you love him, so I just wanted you to be fully informed before you praise his crimes and all of that. But I know you
Okay.
love criminals, so.
I do, and I'm approaching you.
She's a big
I'm
fan.
continuing to approach. Look, what?
Excuse me, you get to talk to sex cult Count Chocula, then everyone gets to talk to sex cult Count Chocula.
Oh, that's hard to say. Sex cult count. It's
Chocula.
the double C next to each
I've
other.
been
You should-
practicing,
Yeah.
but I need to say this to so many fans all over the world.
There's no bigger fan than me, though. There can't
She's
possibly be a
huge.
bigger fan.
She has signatures from all of the criminals with cool names.
Oh, but the missing one, and what would be the crown of my collection, is Count Chocula.
I'm sorry, we just can't. He's just a regular man named Mark.
No, tell me.
He has a disfigurement on the lower part of his face. He's also in a sex cult associated with Scientology.
I just learned that, and again, I am still processing.
It's a little creepy that you still want to talk to him. You should feel a little bit creepy.
Count Chocula.
What?
My name is Dracula.
No, no way.
Yes.
No way.
From Transylvania.
Oh, you would love what I do. I'm like you, but for chocolate. Isn't that cool?
What?
I took what you did, and then
Yes, what
I
I
did
did.
a thing. I just made it about chocolate, and now I rob banks and I brand people in my cult. I make them put a picture of my face on their thigh.
Oh. Hello.
Hey guys, it's me, Banicula.
Oh, not
Like
this
a
fucking
bunny.
guy.
It's like you, but I suck the color out of vegetables.
Oh, this guy pisses me off.
I kind of understand.
Yeah.
Lot of copycats.
Yeah. You know how I first met him? I hooked up with a random guy.
Okay.
And then this guy started following me around everywhere.
Oh my
I
God.
can't get rid of him until I hook up with someone. That's why I joined the sex cult.
But he's still here.
Yeah, because I can't fucking have fucking... Everybody dis-fucking appears on me.
How hard is it to understand that I, Banicula, am waiting for Count Chocula to make out with Dracula?
I mean...
Okay.
It's not... Hi. Sorry. I know you just walked in that stall, but I really need to pee. So I was just like, could you just hold it for a second? Let me in there so I can pee? Because
I'm mid-pee.
Could you seal it off?
No,
Hey,
I can't seal it off.
I know there's only one straw in here, and you look like you really need to pee, but
Yeah.
trust me, I really need to pee. And I think
How
I
many
need to-
Chicago blocks did you run?
I ran 8 Chicago blocks. I ran 8, that's a long time, and I have a small bladder.
On Mile High or Michigan Avenue?
It's a good question.
Oh no, it's a no. Oh no, this
Oh, no.
fucking guy. I hooked up with somebody that they just follow me everywhere, but they. Yeah.
What does this have to do with me having to pee?
Hey, let me in there as long as
I'm
you
sorry, I'm still peeing. I'm still mid-pee. You're making me very nervous.
How big is this stream?
I gotta expel all the liquids in my body so I can fight or flight.
What?
You're making me very nervous.
So you can fight fight or flight.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of something?
Yeah, you guys. You're banging on my bathroom door.
Yeah, because it's the only bathroom in all of...
This is the ladies' room.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
You knew, but you didn't say anything?
Why didn't you tell me?
I thought it was funny.
I don't wanna upset you when you look at the price of the lobster.
It says market.
Yeah, it does, but I asked at the counter.
Okay.
And it's 1994, the year of the Atlanta Olympic.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I just didn't want you to be triggered.
But I got cheated out of bronze for shot put.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh,
And that.
That was
bomb.
so annoying.
Oh no, my allergies are acting up. I'm gonna end up sneezing a lot in this fancy
Don't
restaurant.
worry about it. You're not gonna sneeze that badly.
Might be.
Oh, here we go.
He's doing it he's like
There's boogers everywhere. Could you not take photos of us?
Oh.
We're just trying to enjoy.
We thought you were doing a whole.
This is our 6th anniversary.
I have allergies.
Allergies.
Oh, okay. You're not gonna do a dance.
Why? You're a total stranger. Why would we dance?
People are so rude about the allergic.
Okay.
I'm just eating all alone over here, standing up at a tall table.
It's over there.
I'm just eating all alone. Because I'm a guy that comes to a restaurant all alone. And I'm eating alone.
Hey, can I get you guys waters or anything?
Yeah, and actually, could you just tap that guy on the shoulder and say, "We know what's going on"?
Yeah, just.
Or just be like, "Hey, they know what's
Yeah,
going on."
yeah.
So if he does anything, he can like kind of do it to us. So
I will not ruin the magic.
Steak.
okay.
I will not ruin the magic.
All right.
For you, for me, for anyone in here, and I
Okay.
think we're all gonna experience something together that we're never gonna forget.
Yeah.
And so I hope you.
This
guys-
is a fucking stick up! Put your hands in the air! You're gonna have to fucking give me all your money, all your tools, watches off your fucking wrists!
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever.
Hold on.
Hurry! Hurry!
What's the code? What's our code?
This is so real.
Put it in the bag! Put it in the bag! What's this guy doing?
I'm trying to show you my badge.
Put it in the bag!
Wait!
Put your badge in the bag.
Don't you have a gun?
I do. We have these new fucking locks.
Will you leave a tip?
Yeah, leave a tip if you want. Leave a tip.
Good job. Wow.
Doesn't recognize my
Whatever,
fucking
just put your
biometrics.
shit in the
Because
bag.
he sneezed on my fucking hand.
Wait a second, I know you. You're in Greenpeace.
Oh, no.
Thank you, that's the Pickle! Give it up one more time for Jessica and her story! Give it up one more time for the city of Chicago! Yeah! And give it up for this jar of pickles, which one of you will soon be devouring. Yeah! So we play a little game here inspired by the show. We're gonna ask everybody to please rise, stand up, or if you'd rather, you can raise your hand straight up in the air. We're gonna ask you a series of questions based on your answers to those questions. You'll sit down. So the first question is, if you've ever won a pickles at this show before, please sit down.
Or at any show.
Any show in the United States.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Because we want to know about it.
So
Sit down if you knew, or if you did not know about the Scientologist sex cult until tonight.
Nexium.
Nexium.
There's a great
there's a
series
great-
of documentaries.
couple of series.
There's just hours of watching for you.
Great.
Sit down if you have not been to a bank branch inside of a bank branch in the last year. So if you only do online banking, sit
Sit down if
You don't get these.
participated in a peaceful protest. If you have participated. How about a non-peaceful protest?
Okay.
Sit down if you haven't been to the city of Chicago.
If you've been,
Okay.
Sit down if you have a a friend named Jeremy.
Jessica took them all. We'll go by who has the nearest birthday. So what's your birthday? September 13th.
Oh,
Ooh, that's
boy.
close. Boy. And yours? What? Okay, we have a winner. Everybody give it up for Jasmine. Give it up for Ben in the booth. Give it up for Colin at the door. Give it up for yourselves for supporting live comedy. We love you guys. Thanks for being a great audience. Have a great weekend. Good night.